is. Let me just go back and quickly check that. Yes, it's Orsini. So that's going to be who we are looking out for. And we are on Haven. So yeah, we want to get right into it. And we are talking already about Agent Select here. Leonard is the only one who is locked in. That's going to be onto the Reyna. Now, Haven is a very interesting map, very, very big, but lots of tight corners at the same time. Attackers really have kind of a playground on this map because of the 3 different bomb sites. So many options, but also defenders have a lot of options in terms of playing retake on Haven. Very, very hard to hold some of these sites. In particular, that B site is really, really tough and a very contested position throughout any match of Haven. So we got a little bit more locking in. And I want to point out in particular, we got Joseph, who has locked in that Sky. I love Sky on this map. There's a lot of open Sky boxes, in particular going into places like A long or C long. And Joseph on Sky is going to be able to get those birds out with the flashes and be really, really effective on those hits, in particular on the attacking side. So we do have everybody locked in, getting into Haven. Once again, thank you everybody so much for joining us at the WoodlakeTV Valorant Invitational. This is the first quarterfinal. We got Bois up against Turtle Gang. And while we load in, I'll just mention a real quick plug and a real quick thing about tomorrow, because we got the grand finals coming in. The prize pool for the winners starts at $100, but the more viewers we get, the more the prize pool increases for that grand finals. So make sure you tell all your friends, you get them in here, you strap them to the chair, and you get them to watch these grand finals, get them on that stream. For legal purposes, do not strap any of your friends to a chair, just metaphorically get them to watch this final. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. So that stream is going to start at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you show up for that. But we do have, like I said, Bois coming in here on the attackers side, Turtle Gang on the defenders. We're about to get into this. It looks like actually a push towards mid. Interestingly enough, no, just a little bit of presence towards mid, the rest going towards A short. There's already going to be an engagement. Zoomblunt getting first blood in this game and going to push up a little bit further. And just like I said, that defender's side going to have to play a retake here, and this time they're going to have to do it 4 versus 5 onto the A site. So Mongo going to go for the plant. Just kind of paranoia, looking for something, and now they have to make their hit. Jerry coming in, trying to go for those right clicks, but good Mongo saves his comrade there. Good Mongo with another one as well, and this is a very, very difficult retake indeed as Purg comes through. That's going to be a flawless pistol round coming in from Bois over here on Haven. So really, really impressive stuff there. In particular, good Mongo really, really saving his teammates coming into that retake. Nice shout out to Zoomblunt as well for getting that opener. So important on a map like Haven, where you've already got so few defenders on each site with those 3 bomb sites. And so Zoomblunt putting in a lot of work here. That's going to be Bois going up 1-0. Now you do expect this map to be somewhat attackers sided, especially kind of at this level where it's very, very hard to deal with all the chaos of a Valorant match if you don't have quite as many reps in terms of playing together as a team. We'll talk about that in a sec as the C hit already comes in and Bois are already not taking any prisoners right now. 3 frags coming into the site. Are going to get that plant down, and it's only 2 players left. It's going to be another flawless round. This was just a save for Turtle Gang, so no big worry there. No big deal, but nice work once again. Good hit there by Bois. They are looking very, very dangerous indeed. So yeah, I do want to shout out WoodlakeTV, because the reason we got all these players and teams together is just because all of these are streamers that you should definitely be checking out. Take a look at the names on your screen. And if you see some really, really nice plays, make sure you go and hit up those Twitch streams. We'll get some interviews later on and we can get people to plug. But for now, just take a look at those names and keep an eye out for them, because we might have some rising stars here in this tournament. We are going for a hit towards mid this time. The B site, only 1 player on there. That's going to be Reyna. And not sure what they're going to be able to do here, how they're going to choose to enter this. It's the dog coming in first, and that's going to get the info that they need. But the rest of Turtle Gang are right there on the outside, and here come the frags. Alpha with a couple of really nice ones. 2 headshots coming in. Finally gets shut down, but there's Jerry coming in from the flank and nothing as well. That's going to be the first round on the board for the side of Turtle Gang. So a good job there. That was against the bonus, of course, for Bois, so they are okay to lose that one. They will still have enough money to buy. but we are going to have our first full earnest gun round. I always say this is the time when the match truly begins. I do love a gun round. So we do have 1-2 as the score right now between Turtle Gang and Bot Boys. And looks like a setup, a bit of a split here, but so far we haven't seen a single, real default. It's been very quick pushes all together coordinated. So now that we've got more of a spread across the map, we'll see what Bot Boys decide to do in terms of their approach to Haven here. Right now, just trying to get that info. I definitely agree with this setup for the gun round. Looking for a little bit slower, but they're very, very far up C long, and Perg is already close. Perg going for that. Mongo once again saving his duelist. I love this play from Mongo, just coming in and snapping up those kills. That's going to be an entry already. Nothing does manage to grab one back, and there's Jerry and kind of Trash coming in with frags as well, but Perg has such an important position. Going to peek out and going to be taken down. Alpha with a great kill on that one, and now it's only Omen remaining. Only good Mongo, and there he goes. Defuse will come in, and they tie it up. So nice job there by Turtle Gang. I did mention they were the underdogs, at least in terms of solo queue ranks, so something to look out for in terms of these two teams. Remember, Turtle Gang coming in as a bit of the underdogs from my perspective anyway. We'll see if that does hold true in the actual game, though, as Alpha has been getting some really nice retake positions and frags already. Pardon me, coming into this game. So now maybe it is time for Bot Boys to play a little bit more careful, play a little bit more cautious, not commit so fully to a site, because you saw, even though they got the opening frag, that retake came in and they didn't have a very layered approach, didn't have, a lot of... Oh, Joseph shuts me up right there and takes down Alpha with the headshot from the Sheriff. Great work there. This is a save by Bot Boys, but so far a pretty effective one. And it's A. They are not playing any defaults, man. They are just going right into these sites. And they are right at the outside of A long right now, trying to get those positions. They get areas of the map so quickly. And actually, Mongo does use that teleport to get up into heaven. What will he be able to do from this position? Coming in, there's a player at hell. Res nothing. Going to already be good for one, but Mongo does trade that. There's Leonard coming into the site with 3. Leonard, oh my god, Leonard with 4. Unbelievable play from the Reyna there. That is incredible from Leonard, who hadn't got a frag on the board yet, and now going to be absolutely devastating on the retake. 4 kills for Leonard coming in. Quick as you like headshots. That's going to be Turtle Gang taking the lead here. Really, really impressive from Leonard. And the Turtle Gang are going to be hyped about that one, that's for sure. So, got to keep an eye on this player. Absolutely, Leonard on the Reyna. And we know that that kind of player can pop off. Both of these teams going for the double duelist composition, by the way. Pretty standard stuff. I'm disappointed not to see an Astra here. It would be really nice to have, that utility come in. I think Astra is highly underutilized if she's not in the game. I think she's just so amazing right now. But Leonard is the one that we are going to focus on right now, because we've got the entire site to deal with. There we go. The bird comes in, but actually Leonard takes it down. Kind of a lucky little bit of crosshair placement there. And actually, it's potentially going to make Bot Boys back off here. Yeah, they are kind of rotating away. Still a little bit of presence, but yeah, slowly they kind of funnel out of that position and head back towards the map, forced this time into a little default, as those entry abilities are not going to pay off. So they're going to head into mid now towards garage. Zoom blurred. Great entry potential here from this player. Had an excellent showing in the first round. And there's Alpha. We switched to him just as he really misses those paint shells. Kind of an unfortunate situation there for Alpha, but it's happened to us all. Come on, race mains in chat. You know the drill. Now, more presence into garage, but they're playing it a little bit slower. I like this. Definitely the way to go when you've run into a couple of strong defensive setups. Joseph going to go in with the flash, but does get stunned up by the dog, so it's only a trade. Now there is more pushing into the site, and they do manage to get control enough to plant. But like I said before, B site very difficult to take. Orsini, oh, great shot by Orsini, taking down Leonard. Jerry going to trade that one out. Was sitting backside. Jerry with a great headshot as well, but Mongo finishes it off. That's going to be 3-3. in Haven here. Very impressive from both teams so far as they end up tied in the game. And like I said, Bot Boy is someone to watch out for, but I really like what I've been seeing from Turtle Gang. They've got some great aimers on this map, on this team, pardon me. So as we head into the next gun round here, we see Perg has picked up that op. See if Perg is able to get anything done with this one and get anything accomplished on this approach. Going to head over, going to find a player, and yeah, great shot from Perg there. Res Nothing goes down. And they are going to take off of that kill and get right into the site up close and personal, and Orsini has already found a second. That's Jerry going down. Now more kills, trades coming in. Good fundamentals once again by the side of Bot Boys. No surprise there. Leonard does find the flanker, so that's definitely an important situation if they want to attempt this retake, but still a 2 versus 3, and they have no position at all. There's even the potential you'd want to go for a save here. Looks like they are considering it, not making any strong moves. There comes the blind. Leonard is going to go for this. Now with that utility used, yeah, now surely. Oh no, Alpha is still going in, gets the trade, has to go around the corner, but Zoom Blurnt manages to find the frag. That's going to be Alpha going down, and that's going to be Bot Boys taking the lead once again. I really like that hit there. Very coordinated, getting those trades. You know, if a player goes down, you never go down for free. Always have somebody checking it. In particular, I appreciate the, the coordination between Good Mongo and Zoom Blurnt going into these sites. They're playing off each other really well, and it's showing in their lead right now. 4-3, though. Still a tentative grasp on the lead right now. Only one round ahead. And they are going to continue attempting to get through. Reminder, this is single elimination. Whoever loses this map is out of the tournament. So it all comes down to Haven here. Once again, they're hitting Garage. They have not a single default from Bot Boys. They do not care about that type of strategy. They are just looking for these executes, and there's the dog coming in. Ooh, Zoomblurred had the info he needed, but still managed to go down. Joseph does trade that, but that gives them a lot of position here. Jerry's got to do so much. Does start with one headshot, but down to 10 HP. What will Jerry be able to do here? Has a little bit of support, but that gets removed real quick. Now it's Res Nothing completely alone in Garage. And once again, I send out a plea to you. Save the gun. Please save the gun. We'll see if Res Nothing does it. Picks up the Vandal. Looking for exits here. Still playing kind of close. Not wanting to back off all the way. Man, they do not like saving. It looks like Res Nothing feels like going for this. There's the Hawk coming through. And wow, Joseph with a really nice headshot there onto Res Nothing. Manages to take them out. That's going to be 3 players remaining, so they hold on to a good amount of finances. Perg critically held on to that op. And now you can see the money here. Not very beneficial for the side of Turtle Gang. They are not able to buy anything right now, having to do another full save. So, yeah, we do see Bot Boys starting to get, a little bit more of a handle on this game, starting to figure things out. They still haven't played a default, though. They're still going full on hitting a site. They're saying we want this site and we are taking it no matter what. And it has bit them a little bit in the past, but so far it does seem to be working. The only thing you got to avoid here, Perg, is running into that shorty that's right around the corner. Definitely wanting to watch out for that one. Alpha actually looked like you fired a shot there, so that might be a sign not to head in. Once again, this could be a bit of a formality as it is pistols only, but Leonard actually does find Zoom Blurred. Leonard bought up at the last second. I didn't catch that. A trade goes through that definitely benefits the defenders in this situation, though, considering their very, very low economy. But the plant is going to come down as well as more frags come through into the B site. And, I said this site is hard to take, but it's also very hard to retake equally. And Alpha coming in proves exactly that. It's only Leonard remaining and gets shot through the wall, or Sinai with a very nice couple of frags there. 6-3 now for Bot Boys as they continue trudging forward on Haven. continuing to show their dominance, show a little bit of superior coordination, I've got to say. I think there are some very good aimers on Turtle Gang, but Bot Boys strike me as a team that seems to have played together and has a good handle on what each other are thinking and planning to do. So definitely, especially in this type of competition where you've got lots of teams coming together that haven't necessarily played together a lot, that's going to give you more of an edge than any amount of aim and skill, is that team coordination. You do love to see it. And they are, man, I'm just waiting for the day they finally play a default. And is this it? They still are encroaching pretty far. You see Perg way up close with the op there, close to garage. Perg looking for anybody audacious enough to get into that garage window. Nobody takes him up on it. But Zoomblurnt is also getting forward positions. And yeah, it looks like Turtle Gang really are okay to give a lot of this up, but they are not going to expect this position from Alpha. There's no way. The timing, Alpha does manage to find it. That was scary for Alpha, but Zoomblurnt goes down. That's one of those duelists removed from the round. So Perg now once again up close and personal with the op, and Alpha has dropped. Alpha comes around the corner, and now he's good for 2. Both of those duelists have gone down. No Sage on the map, so no chance of a resurrection. Orsini comes in with a kill, but Alpha with the paint shells, and Alpha is doing work in this round right now. It's only Good Mongo remaining, and there he goes. Res nothing coming in to bring up the rear, so that's going to be another round on the board just off of a great individual play from Alpha, and Zoomblurnt kind of trying to play on his own. Just as I praise their coordination, I cast or curse them into pushing by themselves. So Zoomblurnt going to be hurting from that one. And I've been praising Good Mongo as well, and you can see that it is paying off with him up at the top of the scoreboard there with 9 frags alongside Perg on the op. Now, it looks like they are going to be able to buy, but Perg, you can see, doesn't choose to go for the op this time, going for the Phantom instead. So, always something good to track, by the way. Phantom versus Vandal. Looks like a pretty even split in this game so far. Zoomblurnt once again trying his luck with the individual plays. Perg has coming in to back him up, though, and Orsini is the one who gets the first kill. Coming back and forth here. Perg does finally find one. Great swing over there from Perg. Gets another headshot on to the second player trying to retake. That's going to be a 3 versus 2. And the position that this retake is in right now, very, very difficult. C-site, arguably the most difficult to play retake onto, and especially with Zoomblurnt posted up in garage. Alpha starts it off, but Zoomblurnt, great shot there, and now it's all up to Alpha, who had some heroics last round. This would be even more impressive. Showstopper comes out. What can Alpha find? Doesn't manage to get anything, but the Showstopper isn't the only thing he has in his, oh my god, in his arsenal. Alpha with the double kill and the clutch to finish it off and bring him up to 5. That is amazing from Alpha, and Turtle Gang are on his back right now. Man, I love to see it. And yeah, we were just saying Alpha looks like he's on fire right now and just continues to show us that. Showstopper goes completely wide. Very hard to hit a jet with that ability, but Alpha just turns out he didn't even need it. He had the aim down, a couple of headshots, and that's going to be 5 to 6. And, if Turtle Gang can bring this up to a tie game, I would say they are in very good shape considering this is Haven. And as long as they've got a decent plan for attack, they are definitely looking good to maybe make a little bit of an upset here up against Bot Boys. Continuing to find forward positions here on the map, and there's a trade coming in to give them control of garage, but once again, tentative control. Zoomblurnt actually dismisses right out of there after spotting a player in the window. And with a 3 versus 4 situation, where do they choose to go? They only have 3 players to attack, but you can still make something out of this as the attackers, and they have chosen a good spot as long as they can check Alpha here once again in one of those sneaky little positions. Zoomblurnt going to check it and going to find the headshot. Great entry, giving them access to the site and equalizing the player count. Definitely spotted the Omen there as well, so it's going to be Zoomblurnt getting a lot of info for their team. Trash, ooh, very unlucky on the timing, but does find Joseph there, so not so unlucky after all. 3 versus 2. Good Mongo trades. Now Jerry has to go in first. What will he be able to find? The paranoia finds him. Jerry flicks over. Jerry with the headshot. there be another clutch? Oh my God, Jerry with the double headshot, and they are trading places here. Jerry coming in with the clutch right after Alpha, getting inspired by his teammate and bringing it to a tie game here. That's going to be 6-6 on the defender side. Very impressive from Turtle Gang, and I may have underestimated them, folks, because they are looking excellent in the dying rounds of this first half. And the question is, what will they do on attack? I said before, I consider this to be an attacking-sided map, so 6-6 is definitely going to benefit Turtle Gang in this situation here. So Bois having to pick it up after this. I was praising their coordination before, and you know, coordination can do a lot, but against an amazing individual play, sometimes it just doesn't cut it, and that definitely happened in those last 2 rounds. This is getting to be a very exciting match right here, folks. And if you want more of this, reminder to tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the rest of this tournament. Today is just the appetizer, baby. We got the rest of the tournament, the quarters, the semis, and the grand finals coming in tomorrow right here on twitch.tv/WoodlakeTV. So it comes in on the pistol round. This is Turtle Gang's chance to show what kind of preparation they've made for T-side, attacking side, Haven. Come in already. They've gotten good position, and Alpha once again, amazing individual play, double kill coming in on the site. Sinai has an important job from Heaven already starting. Great work to take down Rez. Nothing but the spike is planted. Now they're on a clock. Kind of trash goes around, but doesn't quite, and that's the curse of the classic. But there is Sinai trying to drop down, and unfortunately, the fall damage takes him. There wasn't probably going to be enough time for him to go around, so not many other choices for Sinai, but Zoomblurt now with a little bit of BM, and that's going to put Bois back into the lead, 7-6 here as they take a pistol round by the skin of their teeth, it has to be said. So that's going to be 7-6. Very valuable round, the pistol round, and looks like if last half was any indication, Turtle Gang's going to save up once again and try to win the bonus just the way they did last half. Sinai now has taken control of the top of that scoreboard, but Alpha, you can see in the server, Alpha's got the most. I like the, I always love to see an even split in kills between all the members of the team. You know, we have one player bringing up the rear, but the rest kind of sitting around that 11 and 12 frag mark over on Bois. Everybody contributing in the fragging department. Bernard playing up pretty close. But with these pistols, they need to be very, very careful about how they approach. They do manage to get on site for at least a plant. Alpha already starts off with a frag, but the SMGs put him in the meat grinder, and Jerry left completely alone. Manages to recover SMG and goes around the corner, but that's going to be 2 players. A wide swing is not going to do it. Perg finishes it off. And yeah, just a massacre on the C site there, bringing Bois over to 8-6. They are going to go for the bonus round here as the as Turtle Gang comes in with the rifle buys, as we expected. In the last half, this exact same situation in reverse happened, and they ended up winning it. So will they be able to do it? Will they be able to make use of those superior rifles, the more expensive weaponry as they come into this round? Remains to be seen. They choose to get presence towards A short, but this looks a little bit more like it, what I was thinking of. On a pistol round, they're going for a default here. Just trying to get as much info and trying to get as much kind of free map control, maybe bait utility as much as they possibly can. And waiting for somebody to overextend. Waiting for some utility to be used. Maybe we've seen a couple of smokes go down. Those Omen smokes, of course, do come back after a time. Leonard going to go around the corner here. Leonard with a great peek there. Good discipline onto Sinai. That's going to take one player away from the A defense. Leonard has to keep going on the approach. Here comes the flash. Leonard doesn't manage to get away from that one, but he's going to push in very, very close. This is such an important position, especially if he doesn't get into the cage. Going to follow up the boombot. No, Perg manages to find a kill. Alpha. Oh, Alpha misses the shot. A rare miss from him, and Leonard and Rez Nothing managed to bring it back even. Now it's only going to be Joseph remaining, and that's going to do it. Res nothing takes him down, and the attackers put one on the board there, once again winning against the bonus. So it looked a little sketchy there when Alpha went down to Good Mongo, dropping from heaven. But his other teammates have got his back. And I love what Leonard did in that round, going in, getting so much info, so many forward positions into the site once they did decide they were hitting A. Really, really valuable stuff, even if a frag doesn't come out of it. You've got to keep an eye on those players who are willing to make that first entry and get in the opponent's face. So, so good to see. Now, Perg on the off, probably deadly from this position, but does not manage to find the frag on the first cross. Looking for more. Yeah, not going to be... Oh, not going to be baited by the boombot. That's a great little piece of discipline from Perg to wait that one out and take down Alpha.
One enemy remaining.
And with Joseph coming in and pushing out through A, that's going to be a 5 versus 1. Almost no chance even of Kind of Trash hanging onto this rifle. Coming around. Oh, now it's definitely going to be curtains for Kind of Trash, unless if he can pull off something miraculous. No. Good Mongo trades Omen for Omen. It's going to be 7-9 here. Bot Boys maintaining some semblance of a lead, but only 2 rounds in favor. They do put Turtle Gang back on a save, though, so that's going to be probably another round almost certainly for free. As it's only going to be pistols and a couple abilities, maybe. Bought up by Turtle Gang. Just want to remind everybody to tune in tomorrow. We have the rest of the tournament coming in. We have all the rest of the matches and the grand final. Prize pool of $100 for the winner, $50 for second place, and that goes up the more viewers we have at the grand finals. So everybody tell your friends, get in there and give these players the jackpot they deserve. Whoever ends up winning, and right now, both of these teams looking dangerous, looking like they could be the ones to get there. Joseph turning away from the flash, now looking for frags. A lot coming in. Joseph doing his work there. And now, with the showstopper coming in, Orsini doesn't manage to find that, but it's Zoomblurnt to trade. Now it's Good Mongo trying to come in, but Zoomblurnt beats him to the punch. Trash going down. That's going to be 10-7 here. Bot Boys once again establishing dominance, and yeah, Joseph just so critical in that round to sit in that position, and a little bit of miscommunication perhaps. You definitely want to be checking those corners, folks, and definitely not going to be the case for Turtle Gang in that round. They did not spot out Joseph, who did well to turn away from the flash. So now 10-7, 3 more rounds separate Bot Boys from the semifinals, where they will play against the winner of LTG versus Very Limited. That's going to happen. Both of those matches going to happen tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned and maybe hit the follow on the stream to make sure that you know exactly when we're going live. Zoomblurred coming up aggressive here on to the flank, and Jerry, meanwhile, has found an entrance and actually is going to be able to use the Neural Theft as well. Such a valuable ability. They're going to know where those players are, and they're going to use that info to push in, but the retake is on. Will they be able to find anything? Good Mongo and Joseph are good for a couple of frags. Even more coming in. Good Mongo with a great work on the 3K there. Coming in, and yeah, that's going to be 11-7 right now. Excellent work there from Bot Boys, and they bring themselves within 2 rounds. And you can see, I mentioned the utility you could use from Sky, you know, the utility that you can find. Joseph not high on the frag count, but still has been contributing so much to these round wins with all that utility, with so many options for the Sky Flashes, so much contribution to these rounds. Cannot be understated here. And an update on another quarterfinal that's being played off stream. Shiesty are moving on to the semifinals after taking down BB Chicken Nuggets. So say goodbye to the Nuggets and say hello to Shiesty. You're going to see them tomorrow on the other side of the bracket. We do have an entry coming in here. 4 versus 3. Now 3 versus 3 as Jerry finds a nice sheriff kill there. But they are still on a save, so this is going to be a pretty tough one, and unfortunately, it looks like they are going to have to back right off, not getting much map control, but if they get this rotate fast enough, they will get C. Question is, do they have the nerve to just sprint down onto the site? You can see Perg racing to beat them there, has the op. Not the ideal weapon in this situation because you know you've got multiple players and the spike gets planted. Perg knowing he can't push in until his teammates back him up, but this retake is very, very doable against Sheriffs. Leonard, once again, up close and personal. I love this playstyle from Leonard, getting the info, getting the position for his team. Comes away and looks for something, but Joseph beats him on the aim duel. And the spike is planted for them, but it's very, very difficult against this off. There's the smoke going down. They try to find it, and they do take out the diffuser, but they got it to half. So Perg, yeah, it's Rez just spamming into the smoke, and that's going to be Perg getting the defuse. So that puts them on match point. Bot Boys are 1 round away from closing this one out and moving to the semifinals tomorrow against the winner of LTG versus Very Limited. Make sure you tune in for that, but for now, we still do have Turtle Gang not down and out just yet. It is on the cusp. But they are still standing, and they have guns one last time. Let's see if they can make them work. These rifles, it looks like a full A hit coming on. There is no hesitation. Good Mongo finds a good amount of damage there, but Leonard trades it out, and Leonard heals right back up. You hate to play against Arena for that exact reason. Now Perg getting smoked off and has to get out of there, so they get access to the site from that pick. And setting up utility to try to prevent that retake from coming in as long as possible. Alpha once again finds a paint shells frag. Is so rare you see this ability get this many frags. But Alpha placing it really well. Orsini finally shuts him down from heaven, always playing in that position on the Cypher. And we'll see what Leonard can do here. It's Jerry who finds one, but the trades are coming back in. Orsini, just like I said, amazing from this position, and it's only Leonard left, and Leonard goes down. Zoom blurred with the final frag, but Orsini was the hero of that round from heaven, and that means it's going to be Bot Boys moving on to the first semifinal tomorrow with a very, very impressive performance here on Haven. In particular, just that aim coming in. Very skilled players over on this team. Now, Bot Boys do an amazing job. Turtle Gang fought valiantly, had a couple of incredible rounds there. And we are going to see them tomorrow. So we will see exactly what happens. And I believe that we're going to go for just a little bit of a stream break. And once we come back, we are going to get one player from Bot Boys to come on for an interview. But if I'm not mistaken, we're going to head to a quick break before we do that. So we will see you in just a few minutes. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Woodlake TV Valorant Invitational. We have just seen Bot Boys take down Turtle Gang 13-7 on Haven for the first quarterfinal win. They will move on to face the winner of LTG and Very Limited tomorrow when we play the rest of the matches, baby. Everything is happening tomorrow right here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on twitch.tv/WoodlakeTV. So make sure you follow this stream. Make sure you get everybody you know to come in and hit us up. It's been amazing so far. What a turnout, honestly, for this first tournament here. It's really awesome to see all of you in chat coming out for your team and everything like that. And also just want to remind everybody to type exclamation mark socials, exclamation mark rules, and exclamation mark prize pool in the chat just to check out everything that we've got. It's Woodlake TV on all the socials and everything like that. So make sure you follow everything. Make sure you're there and ready to get all the info you need about Woodlake TV events and about what's happening for this event. Now, as promised, we do have a player from the victorious Bot Boys in here. We have Zoomblurnt coming in for an interview. Zoomblurnt, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Awesome, man. Congratulations on the win there. And,
Thank you.
I wanted to talk to you. I've been excited to talk to all the players here because, um, you know, everybody's kind of getting together for this first tournament. Everything's coming together. Tell me about Bot Boys a little bit. Has the team been playing together a long time, or what's the story of this team?
So actually only four of us know each other, and Good Mongo I kind of met me and Orsini met him duoing, and we
Okay.
kind of liked his play style, so we invited him and then we started trio queuing. And then that's when I invited him to play with us, and that's how our team came together.
That's awesome. So how long ago was that? How long have you guys been playing together?
Oh, we've been playing together about a week. So not that long. We kind of
Oh man, I was praising
yeah.
your coordination, thinking you guys have been playing together a lot longer. So very impressive to see that. So, did you do any sort of scrimming in preparation for this? Any type of that sort of stuff, or did you just go for kind of ranked all the way? Just try to get your coordination together.
So today, two of us had assignments. So it was kind of once we finished the assignments, we kind of had to play the tournament. So we didn't even get to warm up that much.
Oh
So
man,
we just got right into it. That's why you saw at the beginning of the game, I was kind of not feeling it. And then I had to push towards the end,
yeah,
start feeling
definitely
a bit more.
took a second to get warmed up, but you
Yep.
definitely did. And you were against a team that had some lower ranks than you, but they definitely put up a fight. What did you think of Turtle Gang?
They were amazing. They played patiently. They waited us out. They played default when they were attacking. They were a really good team. They had a lot of coordination. We were kind of struggling for a bit to find
Mhm.
where we can penetrate a site, and then
Yeah.
defending site, we kind of pulled it together a bit more, and we were able to defend pretty good there.
Definitely. Defense looked very strong. I actually did want to, speaking of hitting sites, I did want to ask you because I saw very few sort of defaulty plays. It was mostly pretty hard executes towards specific sites every time. Is that a style that just comes naturally to you, or did you specifically plan that out?
I feel like all of us are just very aggressive players. We're kind of
Yeah.
just let's get to the site, let's pop flash out of the smoke, and let's push it. If we couldn't do the site, then you saw us kind of confused because we were so
Mhm.
used to aggro. So if we couldn't penetrate the site initially, we kind of backed up. We were like lost a bit, and it was hard
You
to
got it's
switch
all
and
or nothing with
rotate.
you, eh?
Yeah, it was all or nothing.
Oh man, well, I love to see that play style, and I know our viewers loved it as well. I know that some of you guys are streamers, and that's kind of how you were sort of invited to this tournament. Do you personally have a stream that you want to
I,
shout out?
I do actually. It's Zoom Blur, like my name, and then just a one at the end.
Zoomblurnt, twitch.tv/Zoomblurnt1.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, tomorrow you're going to be facing up against the winner of LTG versus Very Limited. Do you know anything about either one of these teams?
No idea, but I'm excited.
Awesome. Well, we will see you tomorrow in the semifinals. Zoomblert, thank you so much for joining us and good luck in the rest of the show.
For sure. Thank you.